very much authority to get everything done I need to do. There's somewhere south of 20% that decide that they are going to get in the way of change. You can ask anybody that those 20% of the people are a problem. And they have to be sidelined. So don't get in my way if you're those 20% of the people. I will run right over you.
That was David Richardson? Yeah, Richardson. He's the new head of FEMA and he looks mad. He looks like a mad guy, all right? Look at that picture. Why are you so mad? Why don't you smile more, bro? What's going on? Anyway, he's making headlines. In fact, he made headlines about a month after warning his staff to not get in his way. And now he's making headlines because of the, I don't know if I believe this. Allegedly, he claimed that he didn't know that hurricane season is a thing. How do you not know? I live in California. Hurricanes don't happen in California. I know hurricane seasons are a thing. I don't believe that he doesn't know.
So I don't know, we're asking in a poll in the live chat shows 6 to 8 Eastern, Monday through Friday. Be part of the show. Whether you think he's serious or joking, but on face alone, I don't think that guy ever jokes.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point, Cenk. That's a really good piece of evidence. Look at that photo.
And look at the angry speech. I'll run you over. Like,
yeah, that guy doesn't have a sense of humor at all.
Yeah, so you've seen me angry once or twice on the internet, right? So it's not like I don't know how to be angry, but then I also know how to joke around, right? And that guy looks like he's never joked in his life.
Okay, you know what? I like to be with the in crowd, and since the audience is saying that he was being serious, I agree with you, he was being serious. He doesn't know that hurricane season exists, which is insane. He is the current head of FEMA under the Trump administration, even though he hasn't been confirmed for the role. Now, according to 4 sources who spoke to Reuters, Richardson made the remark during an all-hands briefing this week. All-hands meetings usually go very smoothly and everyone's usually happy afterwards. Now, hundreds of FEMA staffers and interagency partners were present, and staff was unclear as to whether or not he was joking. So the Department of Homeland Security has responded to the report by saying, obviously, he was joking. Here's their statement. Despite mean-spirited attempts to falsely frame a joke as policy, there is no uncertainty about what FEMA will be doing this hurricane season. FEMA is laser focused on disaster response and protecting the American people. FEMA under Richardson is activated in preparation for hurricane season. However, Richardson's comment purporting ignorance about hurricane season spread among agency staff, spurring confusion and reigniting concern about his lack of familiarity with FEMA's operations, said 3 sources. And look, I do think that this is potentially an issue. He has absolutely 0 disaster response experience, which seems like you should have if you're gonna be the head of FEMA. But he was previously the assistant secretary for the Department of Homeland Security's Countering Weapons of Mass Destruction Office, and also served as a ground combat officer in the Marine Corps. So,
yeah, no, he has some experience now because he created an emergency and now he's got to manage it. Okay, but look, guys, putting the speculation aside about whether he was kidding or not, they were looking to cut FEMA funding.
Exactly, yeah.
So, and these are the guys who complain, oh my God, Biden's FEMA isn't giving to Trump supporters in North Carolina. So let's cut FEMA so you get less help. And we've had members write in all over, tornadoes, this, that, the other thing. And in their experience, FEMA was very slow to respond because I don't know whether it's this brother has no experience in it, doesn't care about it, or because they're looking to cut, and they don't really care about you. That's the important part.
Yeah, so according to a source who spoke with Reuters, the back and forth on updating the agency's disaster plan and a lack of clear strategic guidance happened to be some issues under his leadership. And yeah, we should be concerned, especially as these natural disasters happen more frequently, with more intensity. Not good.
Yeah, and remember, I mean, you want to talk about serious or not serious. Donald Trump is the guy who drew with a Sharpie the path of a hurricane because he lied about it. So he changed the path of the hurricane on the map that he showed the country.
Yeah.
and people got panicked because they thought they were in a hurricane zone when they weren't. And Trump thought, who cares if they're all panicking and they're all worried about that they're gonna die?
Keeping people on their toes, you know?
Yeah, it's more important that I be right. So give me a Sharpie. Okay, no, weather people, get out of here. The hurricane's now going this way. I mean, bunch of goofballs. Do they care to make sure that you're okay in an emergency? Of course not. Every time you ring the bell below, an angel gets his wings. Totally not true, but it does keep you updated on our live shows.